Hello, it's me, Raul Alejandro Mendoza. I am the creator of the Nerdcore and its main host for most of its shows, and the producer as well. It's our 1 year birthday today, which is really amazing to say because I've been waiting for this day for a long time since I started it because I wanted to finally celebrate our year of hard work, even though we had been celebrating when it started. Um, I never thought we'd make it to 1 year, and here we are at its 1 year anniversary. And I just wanted to sit down and give you some thoughts and just have them be raw as much as I could because I am very happy to be where I'm at right now with this brand and company brand, whatever you want to call it. We have three main shows on the feed. We have a live show every month, which could become bi-weekly if the viewership continues. We have a Patreon with a Patreon mini episodes and stuff like that. So that's an extra show every week. And we are doing so much that I didn't think we'd get to. A year ago, Luis and I we sat down and recorded the first episode, and I never thought we'd make it to have a Patreon or have 5 patrons, or we'd even be close to 3,000 listens. I thought that we'd quit by the 10th episode. At least I would have quit by the 10th episode, but now we're 100 episodes in total, and it's amazing. I want to thank, more than anything right now, I want to thank Brad for everything that he did to come in and to host these shows with me. Even though it looks like Brad doesn't do much in the background, he does. He does a ton of stuff. He helps me out with the edits. He helps me and make sure that our topics that we're talking about are correct, and how if the information we have is factual. And he keeps me sane, because if I was doing this alone, I'd be out of my mind right now. Wouldn't have made it to 100 for sure. And I want to thank also Ashley, who came in and to join us into the gamer core, and now she's a big part of the nerdcore family, and we are doing everything in our power to keep Ashley with us and to make sure she is getting the amount of exposure she deserves, because Ashley is a very, very talented person, and there is no limitation to where Ashley can take a podcasting career in this brand. And if at one point we feel like one of us were to step down from one show, Ashley would 100% take over that show, because she is very skilled and has the power to take over the gamer core. And she will be getting her show in 2019, so please look out for that. That is for sure going to happen. Brad, I don't know about Brad if he's going to get his show, but the most important person who works in the company with me is my best friend who started this brand with me, but he barely came back. He left at a time where we really needed a co-host, and then Brad came in, so that was amazing of him. But Luis, he had to deal with things, and I don't blame him for that. I don't. And ever since he came back, the Nerd Chicano show has been monumental. It has been a dream come true. It's what we had planned the Nerd Core to be. And now we are doing this awesome show where we go into deeper part of our lives, but still related to the movie industry that we know and love. And Luis, if it wasn't for you, man, this would have never happened. You gave me I had a stupid idea to make in a podcast, and you said, do it, let's do it. It sounds like an amazing idea. I want to do it. And it was when podcasts weren't even that famous. No one was making a podcast. And I was so eager to start, and I'm so glad you're back in this company. If anybody in our company is important, and you are, because you gave me the confidence to start this, and 1 year now, I know in the next 5 years you'll be here still working with us, and it's an amazing venture that we've been doing, something that I had never planned to do. But I'm glad to be where we are, and to our patrons, especially you all, keep this show afloat. I say it so many times, and it's kind of cliche to say it, but because of you all, the live show did happen. There was a constant production able to keep there, and because of your constant support on Patreon, we were able to hit that cost and be able to do the live show. And things will only get better with the live show. We're gonna make it a lot more professional looking and get actual graphics that we need. But other than that, I mean, I'm just so happy to be here sitting down and exposing my vulnerable self to you all about my company that I love so much, and at times did help me realize that I am talented, I am good at what I do, and people listen to us. And that is a feeling that I will never understand. So thank you all for listening so much. And I know we didn't hit 3,000 this year. I mean, this year we're finishing almost there, but let's go ahead and hit 10,000 by the end of year 2. And there's so much stuff that's going to come in year 2. We have my big brother's podcast on book reviews and TV. Then we have Ashley's potential show, which we still have to work around and see how we could do that. We also have a partnership with a very very good friends of mine that it's a long time coming. For you pro wrestling fans, it's your time. You're finally going to get some representation on the feed. So I'm glad that we're going to be doing that with them. More details to come in the next episode, actually, because I'm just giving you a little teaser. But also, this serves as a teaser, too. You don't know. You're going to have to find out. But I just want to say that I will never be able to truly comprehend what it feels like to know that people care about my content and care about two guys sitting down every night recording an episode on movies or on video games and just talking about how much they love it. And you all get back to us by listening, and I will never be able to comprehend that. So I'm so humbled to be able to commence year 2 tomorrow as we begin on a new process of the Nerdcore, where we are finally going to be able to get theme music, so you guys will have a theme song for these shows. We're finally going to be able to get new graphics. We're going to start up the Twitch channel with Rage Quit, our gaming show. Excuse me. We're going to do more live shows. And I want to build Patreon to be a bigger thing. And I hope that whoever is watching this, if you're a listener of the Patreon, if you're a listener of the Nerd Corps, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't know what I did to deserve people who actually care about my content. So thank you. I love you. As always, you can find us on Facebook at the Nerdcore Pods. You can find us on Twitter at the Nerdcore _. On Instagram at the Nerdcore. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram as the Nerdy Chicano, at the Nerdy Chicano. Brad at randomgerm101. Ashley on Instagram as Gucci Bat, and on Twitter as Artemis X, but instead of the E, you have to put a 3. Luis at Luisito Garcia 7 on Instagram and Twitter. Luis _Garcia 77. And then you can go ahead and follow you can go ahead and just look at the Twitter feed, because we're going to be announcing stuff real soon. And I'm really, really excited to take this to the next level. Hopefully you all are there for the journey. And if you do want to go to www.patreon.com/nerdcore and subscribe to a tier, that would be very much indeed, we would very much appreciate that. If we get to 75, this head of hair turns green. And we're talking like moco green. And then Brad will shave his beard at 100, and then Luis will shave his head at 100 as well. So let's go ahead and get that. Let's celebrate 1 year of the Nerdcore, and in the next, I'm probably not gonna do another face-to-face video. Probably gonna do an unboxing of my loot crate too, but that's coming in the other time. But hope to see you on the feed. Thank you so much, and you're not ready for the Reach for the Ropes promotion, coming soon to the feed. Coming soon to the feed. Reach for the Ropes podcast. Book it. More details to come.